So I'm just going to draw some floating island ideas. This is just like an island idea that we can just draw. Looks almost like a bun or a cupcake or something, but we can just sketch some rough lines there. That's basically a floating island, you know, but there's different types. There's there could be one like this, but the bottom of it could be like spikes of rock or something like that. So there's always variations to draw. And just draw quick lines like that. Or you can draw the sort of avatar type of floating rocks which are connected to others by like vines or something like that. And there's probably another one over here. So these are just quick ideas that you can come up with. So we can just start inking one of these. Now it comes to the point of trying to improve the drawing as well. So we want to refine things. Some jagged lines on the top. And on this one I want it to be more like compacted earth or boulders or something like that. So we'll try and keep some of them lines there, but more underneath it's like these like boulder sort of like rock that's been all pressed together. We've got that one really, just a few little lines here and there. Some of these lines go to this, lead into the centre. And then we'll start to ink this one. These are more like, they look like stalactites or whatever you call them, under caves and stuff like that. That's the sort of image I wanted to do with these floating islands. I like these ones best, to be honest, but we can make these, just flesh the like spiked earth out of it. And they could be running like stone if they wanted to, you know, like not made of earth or mud or something. It could be actually stone for a change. So we do some darker textures on the spike things. And just like the other one, just keep some of the lines there as well. that one, and then we've got this one. Now, after this video I'm going to go into sort of an advanced floating island where we can actually draw things on the the actual islands and stuff like that. I just wanted to get this video out of the way, just to draw some basic ideas and just to get the ball rolling really. You've got these vines here. And they become more vine-like once you start to ink them as well. I also like these avatar type floating islands because when you actually colour them and add quite a lot of details to the colouring, and they take on quite a real good fantasy feel, like they're in another world. Obviously you don't see like floating island type things here, but these are like 3 variations that was sketched out. I'd like to try and apply some colour next to these and see how we go from there. So we're just going to quickly colour some of these ideas, these basic ideas, before we do the next video, which will be more advanced floating islands with maybe like castle on it or something, or some type of buildings on here, or there could be trees and all sorts of things. So I'm just gonna, I've got some Prismacolor pencils. I haven't really erased all the pencil lines because I'm not too fussed about doing that. These are just quickly showing you, I can just quickly lay down colour for ideas and concepts. It's not too complicated, just to lay a bit of colour down. It's just about working out what the colours are going to be and then just working from there. Just got some dark brown. Just quickly shading certain areas, leave some white space because we're going to add a second brown to them. The idea of these videos is just to sort of create just some ideas for you to draw, if you're struggling with some ideas, like all artists do. I know I do. I can go a couple of days with not really drawing much sometimes, so I always try and look at what other artists are doing and just go from there really. So we're just adding, you notice we're leaving some more white space there. We can maybe add some golden yellow there or something. if we wanted to, we could add some extra shade to this green, just on the lower part there, and even on this area, on the van things. Just quickly layer it on. I'm not too fussed about sketching correctly, it's just laying the idea out. I've got like a golden yellow. Can layer in on the grass as well, just on the top quickly. Try and loosely blend that in. You notice I'm not pressing down too hard on there. And of course on these areas I can blend some of this in through the brown. And again on here. Put some slight yellow bits on there, just to let it all come sort of like merge together. So that's how I would colour that one. This one I was thinking, yeah, they could be like more like stone type colours, so I'll probably get a bit of the black. Need sharpening, should have done that. But I could just do it like this just to show you. Maybe get a white on there just to blend some of this together. It's not all floating rocks and islands have to be specifically like that colour. You can just change it up a bit. And this is a black Prismacolor. It's usually the black and the white pencils that sort of disappear first, I've noticed in my tins of Prismacolors. I'll have to order some more. So you notice I'm not shading the whole thing, I'm leaving white space because I'm not too fussed about colouring everything. But I do like that sort of like shaded area. Actually I won't use that one, I'll use this Crayola. This just darkens it slightly. Ideally I should have a white Prismacolor somewhere, but that is really small at the moment. I'll have to order some more. I only had one left, so yeah, you can just use white pencil crayon just to smooth, you know, some of the colours together. It's a good blending tool. So yeah, that's the idea with that one. This one I was thinking of doing just some crazy colours like purple and things like that. Even this is like a violet blue. We can add some reds in there as well. Because if you're drawing like fantasy worlds and stuff like that, it's a good idea just to mix up the colours and, you know, see what you can create colour wise and design wise. That's what I always say. You shouldn't be too limited to draw things one way. Like these are like more like earthy normal colours, even though you wouldn't often see floating islands anywhere, you know, in normal reality, unless it's in your dream or like that. But yeah, it's a good idea just to work with some colours and just have fun with it. So I've got like a mulberry type colour for the top. I still want to follow some of these lines there that I've drawn, where they're all going, seem to be going to the centre. I found that really helps just create a certain small amount of perspective, and that's something I really want to try and do a drawing video on, drawing in perspective, because it's something I need to practice on too. So I could get maybe a lighter purple, sort of like a Parma violet, and start to just blend these top areas slightly. And on the bottom I wanted to do some red, which shall hopefully blend in to a bit of this purple. I'll shade a bit of this in as well. I think the crimson red will be good. Just to help create a really diverse looking fantasy type floating island. But then these are the basic ones that we're drawing in this video, so I want to draw some advanced ones in a future video. Just to come up with some ideas, so you can draw some and all that jazz. Right, let's get some light yellow, just go over some of the bottom of this area. If I wanted to, I could put some, maybe a light blue at the top, just little hints here and there. Maybe like some things flowing through. Quite a bit of visual interest there. Maybe smooth them bits out there. Don't want them to be too white there. And then you could get just a white pencil crayon and just start blending over the colours again. It's always a useful tool, the white pencil crayon. I think that's why I need to buy quite a few of these. So I think you get the idea with this. It's floating islands can be all sort of shapes and sizes, and that's something we'll also explore in the more advanced video. You could blend the tops there, but I won't bother at this point. So yeah, I'll do that next video. I'm not sure when, but we'll work on it. So I hope you can draw some good ideas based on this, and just have a basic idea of how to draw like floating islands and things like that. And then I'll see you in the next video. Cheers now.